What's shaking YouTube? It's your boy Graybeard Gamer bringing you another awesome tip video to help you improve your game. But pump your brakes. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button. If it's your first time here, we got lots of tip videos to help you improve your aim and your game. So make sure you subscribe so you can come back and check out some more. But let's go ahead and jump into it. The first tip I have for you today, guys, is something that's very simple. You can do, anybody can do. Check around every corner, check every which way that the enemy can come from. You say, well, why is this? This is not really an aiming tip. Yes, it is. Because where your crosshairs are is where you're going to be able to fire first. And if you look left and then you look right and the enemy's there, if your crosshairs are on the enemy, you've got to jump on the enemy. So make sure that you're pointing your crosshairs in any direction that the enemy can come from. That's the very first step in winning a gunfight, because it allows you to start your hip fire and pull up to an aiming position so that you can take out your enemy. The next tip I have for you guys is going to sound crazy, but hear me out. If you're having trouble staying on target, whether it be close range, mid-range, or long range, in the next match that you play, you can go into a private match as well if you're more comfortable and you don't want to hurt your KD. I understand. Raise your sensitivity 2 or 3 notches. So if you're running on a 4 or 5, raise it up to a 7 or an 8. Why is this? Because once you start playing on that sensitivity, it's going to drive you crazy. But the more you play on it, the more you're going to get used to it. So when you go back down to your normal sensitivity, it will be easier for you to stay on target. If you practice at a higher sensitivity, staying on target at a lower sensitivity is a piece of cake. Trust me, guys. Try this out. It absolutely works. The third tip I have for you guys is very simple and anybody can do it. Make sure that your ADS, when you come to doorways, corners, head glitches, anywhere where an enemy can be, make sure that you're already up and aiming down sight. Why is this important? Well, number one, accuracy starts with hitting your target and getting the first shots off. So make sure if you're ADS, you're going to get your first shots off and you're going to hit your target first. There's lots of rounds fired in a gunfight. Most people rarely hit every shot that they take in a one-on-one gunfight where both parties are shooting. So ADS, when they round the corner, come through the door, or they're head glitching, get the first rounds in, get that flinch kicking up for them, and you're going to win that gunfight. And our bonus tip for the day, guys, this is probably the most important thing. Play with a weapon that you're comfortable with and play with a grip. It sounds simple, but a lot of people don't want to use the slot on a grip, and they want to try weapons because they see them on YouTube or they look really cool. If you want to have better accuracy and play better and improve your kill-death ratio and improve your win percentage, play with a weapon that you're comfortable with and that you're good at. Everybody has that one go-to weapon, whether it be the grease gun or the STG, any of that. Any weapon that you're comfortable with, that's what you need to roll with. But anyway, guys, I'm coming down to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if it's your first time here. My name is Graybeard Gamer. Deuces.